Hi everyone, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to be talking about cheat meals, and this was a question in one of the Facebook groups that I'm in, and so I answered it there, but I also want to answer it here for you guys because this is a question that many people still have, and I'm noticing that coaches are still doing this. So let's talk about it. Should you have a cheat meal? My personal opinion is no. My clients do not have cheat meals, and here's why. Part of longevity when it comes to dieting and exercise and losing weight is learning how to incorporate foods in moderation, healthy and unhealthy foods in moderation, so that you don't have to have a cheat meal. The reason why a lot of coaches do cheat meals is because they want to push their clients to lose as much weight as possible. So they put them on these really restrictive diets and they say, go have a cheat meal on the weekend. What this does is this trains your client to act like a dog and go, okay, well, if I'm really good during the week, then I can have a cheat meal. Oftentimes what happens is it's never really a cheat meal. It's more of like a cheat half day, or it's excessive. Like one of my clients, when I did cheat meals, would go have a whole large pizza for her cheat meal. Now, did she still lose weight? Yes. But I was creating a binge restrict cycle in her that was unhealthy. Because here's the reality. Your life should be 80-20 in all areas. I have a video on the 80-20 rule for your life. But for health and fitness, the 80-20 rule is 80% of the time I nourish my body and 20% of the time I nourish my soul. So that means that even during the week, 80% of the time I'm eating healthy, whole, nutrient-dense foods. 20% of the time I'm having something that's maybe not so nutritious, but it's good. And that does not look like being super strict during the week and then having whatever you want on the weekends. Oftentimes that leads to a rebound because people overdo it. And there's a whole calculation that we can do to determine how many calories you need and how many calories people end up eating on the weekends. They overdo it. You often see a cheat day with diets like keto or low carb diets or really low calorie diets because their body is screaming out for food when you could just live in moderation. So one of the things I work on with my clients is, let's work on moderation. That means, number one, we have to stop binge eating anything and everything. Okay, that's a process you need to go through with your therapist and a health and habits coach. I am a health and habits coach, so you need both. You want to work with a therapist and a health and habits coach on how do I stop eating my feelings first and foremost. Because once you stop eating your feelings, then you can eat in moderation. Okay, a lot of this mentality around food comes from this food is bad and that food is good, and so I can only have bad foods on these days. But this restriction mentality of only having bad food on certain days really creates this cycle of binging and eating. So when coaches give out cheat meals, I automatically know that they're not comfortable teaching clients about health and nutrition. They're also more concerned with your losing weight in the short term than with your stability long term. Because here's the truth, y'all. Nobody I know that has been fit for like 15-20 years is doing cheat meals. They just eat in moderation. During the week, of course they're thinking about what they're eating. Of course they're choosing nutritious foods, but they're not going out on a Saturday or a Sunday or a Friday night and going, I'm going to splurge. No, there's no splurging. You have what you have, you eat until you're satisfied, and then you move on. And that is really what the goal is when it comes to like long-term health and fitness. I'm really not into this like super restrictive and then binge, or super restrictive for like months and then binge, because that's what most people are doing. So I want to just answer that question for me and my clients. We do not do cheat meals because the goal is to train you, train your psyche to have a balanced lifestyle. That's what this is all about, balance. If you want to have a slice of cake on a Wednesday night because it's your daughter's birthday, have it and move on. It doesn't have to be a cheat thing. It's just you have it, you move on. You understand that, yeah, the scale may go up a little bit, but that's not fat. You just move on with your life. You get back on track and everything's fine. You don't have to overindulge. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're looking for fitness and health coaching, please visit me in my Fit and Flourishing app. I have 3 different plans at 3 different tiers. So as low as $9.99 and as high as $7.50 for those of you who need personalized coaching. So go ahead and look up that app, Fit and Flourishing, in the App Store and join our health and fitness squad today. Bye.